Okay, when you want to create new classes for the up and coming school year, there's a couple ways you can do it. The easiest way to do it is to go to your portal, go to My Classes. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to select one of your classes from last year. So, for an example, I'll just use my Principles of Applied Technology class. So if I look right now in that class, I probably should see a roster from last year, which these kids have graduated, so I don't need this. I don't need these kids anymore in the class. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go to Manage Class. You're going to go Save As. When you save as, you're going to hit Create a New Class. Now when you create a new class, it will basically clear your roster, and it'll clear all the comments that your kids maybe created in the discussions, or also if you use the grade book, it would delete your grades from last year. If you use badges, it would delete the badges. You could use template. This is used for teachers that teach say every 10 weeks, or if you teach every semester. But if you're just teaching a 40-week class, the best way to do this is to just select New Class. You also have control over what goes into this class. You can set up the page structure where it only will bring over just your pages, and it won't bring over all the different discussions or links to websites, videos, stuff like that. The best way to do it is to bring over all page content, because sometimes I feel it's easier to delete a couple things off a few pages throughout your class versus say, oh, I wish I had that stuff. I wish I had those YouTube clips from last year. So I think it's easier just all page content. From there, select what you want. Now, if you don't use badges, if you don't use wiki projects, I actually use wiki projects in my class. Polls, assessments I use, discussions, attendance I don't use, in gradebook. But everything else I pretty much use. So now what you're going to do is hit next. From this point, what you're going to do, the only thing you really have to change, you can leave the class name exactly the same. The only thing you have to change is a URL. So you might want to do something like this, just so it gives it a unique URL, so it won't go to your old page. From there, you can set the organization, and then from there you're going to say finish. Now it does take some time, so don't get nervous if you come to your page, you're like, well, where'd all my stuff go? You just kind of have to wait, refresh the page, and there it goes. It starts loading things a little bit at a time. And so that's why I'm big on just don't just copy over just the pages into the class, because then you're going to lose the content on the pages. And if there's something that you say, well, I don't need this anymore, this is from last year, you just right click and hit delete. All right.